All right, everybody, you got it. We're hanging out with NASA at the Innovative Housing Showcase in Washington, D.C. on the National Mall, and I am hanging out with Dustin Hitt. I love that name. Dustin, welcome. Thanks for joining me for a few minutes.
Thank you.
Why in the world is NASA at an Innovative Housing Showcase?
Well, we're taking astronauts back to the moon to live and work. So that key word is live, right? So they have to have a house of sorts. So our lunar habitat is that, and that is why we are here.
Yeah, and we'll show you a little bit about what that lunar habitat is. I've always said, and it's from a good friend of mine, Jerry McCarthy, that NASA is the greatest off-site builders in the world, or should we say in the universe, right?
Sure.
Because they can just take something up, clip it onto a space shuttle, and it works every time. It doesn't say field verify when you get up there. So what are you seeing here on the mall that has any interest for you?
I love to see the modular homes, right?
Yeah.
So that's what we are. We're piecing together a habitat on the moon. So modular housing, that's right up our alley.
And how do you get it up there?
So we have a new rocket, right? So the SLS, the Space Launch System, is our newest rocket that NASA's launching to get everything that we need up into space.
Yeah. So I mean, you're truly seeing innovation here between toilets with no water, 3D printers. You know, is that in your radar as well, like the printing on the moon?
Oh yeah, 3D printing is huge for us, not just with plastics, but for metals, and we also have been experimenting with foods.
With food.
So 3D printing your own pizza while you're in space.
Like protein and all that.
Yes, exactly.
I didn't even know. Have you ever tried it?
I have.
Is it good?
It's very fresh. Very fresh.
Straight off the printer, as they would say. So Dustin, what is your everyday at NASA?
My everyday is the Office of Communications down at NASA Langley Research Center, and it is to understand what NASA is doing as a whole and bringing it out to our public from, I'm talking preschool all the way up to our congressional staffers.
When are you planning to actually house people on the moon?
So that time, we never give a specific date at NASA because it is always changing, right?
Yeah.
But we are scheduled to go back into space with the SLS in November of this year, and we're going to go further than we ever have before.
So SLS, what does that mean?
The Space Launch System is our newest rocket that replaced our space shuttle.
Got it. So how many people will actually go up?
So this will be 3 astronauts on this mission.
3 astronauts. This system that's kind of behind us and to the right of us over here is a prototype of what you may or may not be using up there, because I know you're still in the research phase. Is it going to be like blowing up like a balloon? Like this is air?
Yeah, so we actually inflate our habitats on the surface of the moon and for Mars. The fabrics that we use, also the adhesive that holds those fabrics, once you pressurize it with oxygen, it is as solid as the ground you're standing on today.
When do we get to come to Langley and NASA and actually show people what you do there?
So we have been on the Discovery Channel.
Have you?
I've been in a spacesuit and walking through it and explaining the habitat. So at NASA Langley, the structure does exist.
Yeah.
You give me a call and we'll let you in.
You heard it right there. I got them on cameras. Listen, we'd love to come there. I appreciate you guys being here. You know what's cool? I think people think of NASA, they think of technology, they think of the future, and this is where housing needs to go. This is the extreme, obviously, and our generation's probably not going to be living up there, but we need better solutions.
Correct.
Not only on this planet, but up there.
Yeah. It won't be lakeside, but the view is spectacular.
I bet it is spectacular. Dustin, thanks so much for taking a few moments. There you have it. NASA's in the game. We're having a lot of fun. Thanks for watching.